Good morning, good afternoon everyone, depending on when you're watching this video. My name is Keisha Marjoli, I'm 18 years old and I am making this video to present myself and what makes me me. First off, I am Asian. I am from the Asian island, born and raised, and I have decided to devote an entire slide to my nationality as it plays a huge role in my story. I have lived there for the first 17 years of my life with my mother. My father, on the other hand, lives in Florida, where he still is, after spending 6 years in prison for reasons that I prefer not to disclose. As you may understand now, my mother out to take care of me on her own in a very unstable and dangerous country. Love you, Mom. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my country, but there is a reason behind Haiti being the poorest country on the American continent and level 4 on the country list on not to visit. Let's move on to my school years. I spent 14 years in a religious and private school. For those who don't know, we speak French and Asian Creole. That language difference was an obstacle at first, I must say, but since I was very exposed to the language and the culture of here in the United States at a very young age, I got used to it. In my last 4 years, I immersed myself into work. I took cooking classes, which I barely do now, unfortunately for my mother. I also learned Spanish, which I fluently speak now, thanks to my surroundings, TV shows, series, movies, music. I also do sign. I used to teach sign language in my last year of high school. I also painted a lot, and I am hoping to take art as a minor in the upcoming semester. And I dance. I have been dancing since I was 4 years old, and I cannot imagine my life without dancing. I also had a little touch with the piano and the violin in my younger years, but I quit. I guess I do not have a musical ear. I'm sorry. At that time, I must admit I was a little overwhelmed with all the classes I was taking all at the same time, which is why I am trying to find a balance nowadays between work and fun. Mental health first. After all that, after my graduation, I stayed in Haiti for 2 months just to complete everything and have a little fun with my friends, and I moved here. I moved here in Georgia in September 2022 by myself. My mom still lives in Haiti, my dad lives in Florida, and I currently live with my aunt, uncle, and my cousins. After that, I took an unwanted break from school. I spent 6 months mainly trying to get my papers straight, my diploma and my results from what we call examen l'État, which is an exam given by the Asian government to all national students to have the certification of completing their high school years and finally graduation and be free from high school. Once I accessed it, I was finally able to complete my application for the spring semester and I got accepted. Yay! I have to say, getting accepted was a huge relief because it allowed me to take a step forward into my future, and mainly because after those 6 months I was not sure of how things would happen, especially when the situation in Haiti is terrible and the government was taking a sweet time with the papers. I was not sure of how things would go. Plus, the deadline for the applications were getting closer and closer, so I'm really glad I made it. I do consider UNG as a passage into something bigger, something more ambitious, but I'm still young, so I firmly believe there's so much more to come. As I said before, I am 18 years old, so I am relatively pretty young still. I was not sure what I should put into this video that could be really important since I haven't lived that long. But I hope it was pretty informative towards my life, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.